Well, hello, ladies and gentlemen. In this video, I'm going to share with you my experience on setting up this beautiful LED lights on a 5-tier bookshelf to store my Christmas vintage collections. Now, this is only part 1 of the tutorial. There are 2 parts total. In here, I make some mistakes on some of the measurements in this video. Not on purpose, of course. So when it is your turn to set your lights up, please be aware of those mistakes I make so it won't happen to you, alright? So I got this strip light from Costco about 2 or 3 years ago. It comes with the adapter, the power supply, and then the remote control receiver. It has also a remote control that can control the light with. And then it is attached to the strip light itself, the LED strip lights. And these lights, I think they are waterproof because they are thicker, you see? And I think the marketplace in Amazon right now, you can find a much more thinner solution. So the light will be thinner on the current market. This one is thicker, I think, because it's waterproof. And we're gonna attach this to our shelves, the 5-level shelves I bought. Okay. So for this, because it's the thickness of this light, we have to drill holes on the shelf. Hopefully, I'm gonna drill the holes on the bottom back of the shelf. So here is what's gonna happen. Okay, so this is the power supply right here, and then I'll feed the lights through the bottom shelf on here in this corner right here. Okay, so the line goes from the bottom to here. This is the entrance of the light, and the light will go across horizontally in the back of the shelf, and then it goes up like this, and then it goes horizontal again to the back of the second shelf, and then we have an entrance point, the same entrance point here. Okay, this will be the entrance point for the second shelf, and then we'll feed the line to here again, and then you go up and then repeat the same process, and then you go up, right? This is the entrance point for the third, right? Horizontal goes up, entrance point, and the same here, entrance point for the top shelf. And then the wire will eventually ends in right at this spot right here in the back of the shelf. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 little holes to drill. All right, so this is how it's gonna look like if we look at the shelf from the front. And the solid lines are the shelf itself, 5-level shelves, and then we have the dotted lines are the lights. Okay, so the power supply goes in here, right? Goes to the bottom, and the dotted line goes right here, go to here, up and across, and up. This is the entry point. Remember, we would drill holes right here on the bottom of the shelf right here. Go up the shelf, go to the left, up, right. See the pattern right here? The arrows just show you the direction the lights goes. Okay, and on the top shelf, we go all the way around to here. Now, the only catch I can see here that we don't have lights on the right side of the shelf 1, 2, 3, 4, but on shelf 5 we will have we have light. Although we can feed the light back on the same hole, it can go all the way down. Maybe I will try that, but then that would sacrifice we need to make a bigger hole for these entry points to happen. So we'll see. We'll see on our project, see if it's a doable situation. So I lay out all the shelves boards that are on the floor right now, and then we have 5 shelves, right? But I noticed one thing with this this brand, the 1, 2, 3, the third shelf is actually a fixed shelf. So if you look at it, it's a little bit longer than adjustable shelf. All right, for adjustable shelf, the sideboards go on the outside, but for the fixed board, especially for this brand right here, I got it from Walmart actually. The sideboard goes on here, so when I drill the hole in here, right, this is the hole right here. We're gonna drill instead of the corner, we're gonna shift by the width of the outside board, the sideboard. So it'll be right here. And for any other boards, we're gonna drill the hole right here. Okay, on the kind of the right corner of each board. Okay, so yeah. So if you look at the menu, this board right here is a fixed board, so it goes across the sideboards. So we have two sideboards up and bottom. So depends on your manufacturer, you gotta pay attention to the make and make sure you're drilling the right position of the boards. Okay. So this drill has the width of the strip, so it should be good enough. So instead of a rectangle shape, it's gonna be like a circle shape, which is good. I mean, like for the most of the boards, we're gonna have double the size of this strip anyway, so the circle may actually works pretty well. So that's how it goes. So this is the bottom board. We're gonna drill a hole like right here, so like so the power supply can go up from here. Okay. So I'm not trying to impress you with my drilling skills, but here we go. So this is the second board. It's a adjustable board. So again, we can just drill the hole right here. I'm trying to drill from the softer side. So let's see if we get a better smooth edge on the smooth side. Okay, alright guys, are you guys ready for a time lapse video? Let's go. Okay guys, I got my shelf set up right here, and let's look at the holes we drill. Make sure they're lining up. So on the bottom, there's a hole right there to fit in the wire. Alright, there's a hole on the shelf right here. That's all the hole we drill on each level. Yeah, and before I actually do the wiring, I want to make sure that the shelf height is the way I want it, which is right now, because I wanted my tallest toy in here in this middle section right here, and a smaller section on here, and then on the top here is a bigger section. But unfortunately, my Devastator couldn't fit in the second shelf right here, so I had to put it on the top shelf. Okay. And on the bottom, I'm gonna have some books right here: my piano book, my guitar book, my binders, some coding books, some any kind of books here, so it fits pretty well. So yeah, let's get start wiring and see what happens. Alright, so I want to show you guys actually how the light works. So I got the plug into the wall right there, and then this is the remote control receiver, I believe, and then this is the plug that goes into the light strips. This is the male end, and then you can find the female end on one of the strips. Alright, you just plug it in. You should line up with the pins right here. It just snaps. And with the remote controller, it's pretty just simply just turn it on. Yeah. Right now it's in the bright light mode right now. I only have one strip hooked up right now. I have two more strips I can hook up. I hope it's gonna be long enough for my whole shelf, but if not, you know, life still goes on. I mean, this is pretty cool. You can turn to different light settings. Do this. It's pretty cool. Yeah. You can do a spread. You can do a lot of stuff with the lights. So yeah, and the meteor, ooh, fancy stuff. Horse race. And this is a trail. All right, and then you just two different colors, but mostly I think I like the white the best. That's the white colors. All right, let's hook it up. So I make a mistake. So remember this end. We talk about to drill the hole based on this width right here. This is actually the very end of the strip. In order to get the 3 strips to hook together with the connector right here, we actually have to drill the hole based on this width right here. Right now I cannot fit the connector through the holes because the hole we drilled earlier is this size. We need to drill a bigger one to go through this. I'm not too happy about it, but right now it's like 11 o'clock, so I'm not gonna drill any holes right now. So it's something to be done to tomorrow. But the video should be the same. So I'll see you guys tomorrow.